Morning. We up in here. Gonna get you some early morning game. Today we gonna speak on how a lot of you guys think you can win by cheating the game. You can't win by cheating the game. When you cheat, you only cheating yourself. You cheating yourself when you cheat the game. And a lot of guys, y'all out here thinking there's some type of cheat code for you to get the right woman. There's some type of cheat code for you to get the proper life that you think that you deserve. Meanwhile, you get what you deserve. You'll always get what you deserve. Just like right now, if you, whatever job you going to, if you up this morning going to a job, or that's what you deserve. A lot of people mad at where they at in life as far as their finances and their job, but what did you do yesterday is what made you today. You want to blame everybody else for the things you ain't happy with in your own life. And a lot of those times you ain't happy because you thought there was some type of cheat code that existed, or you've been trying to cheat and you cheating yourself, because with work there's always going to be results, and the results is always going to be based on the rules that you set for yourself and the knowledge you learn about what you are trying to do. So with that being said, you have to be able and willing to learn the true rules of the game. When you ain't able and willing to learn the true rules of the game, you think a cheat code is going to help you win. You think that, some line that you got from some guru is going to help you win the game. You think generalization that you believe in your head is going to help you win the game, like statistics. You going off statistics. I always say you guys want to go off statistics when statistics is as good as the people they are getting the data from. So who is you believing when you believe these statistics about winning or losing? Nobody can't tell you what's going to happen tomorrow because it ain't came yet. All you got to do is prepare for it. And preparing for tomorrow is not about cheating the game. You could never say, it's like this topic came up because somebody gonna say you gotta pick the quiet girl, the quiet man, or you gotta pick the plain Jane girl, the girl that the men don't pay attention to. You gotta pick the girl whose character you find out is the best. There is no cheat code. There is no, she don't dress this way, she dress. Man, females could dress the most provocative way out here and just be out there for the attention of it. That don't mean that they giving it away. A lot of times women dress provocative to get the attention to shoot you men down. Shoot you down. They want the attention. They want the attention from the guys. They don't mean they giving them sex. Sex is not always given just because she's dressed like a prostitute. That don't even, man, especially today's time. That's the way everybody want to dress as a female. Every female, 9 out of 10 females got on some stretch, what we call back in the day biker shorts. So thinking you gonna go off with a biker style shirt with her chest out. Meanwhile, it's not going to describe who she really is. And if you ain't got time to learn who she really is, you need to get out the game, because you gonna think that you could come up with some, like you could judge her just by her looks instead of her character. And that's when a lot of you guys fail, because you a lot of times based on looks, race, weight, all types of things that has nothing to do with who she is. So when you don't get the satisfaction of her being who you thought she was, you cry about the game. Having a cheat code at anything, you can't win. There is no winning when you don't go through the proper procedures. The proper procedures that help you win with a female is learning character. There is no cheat code. When you cheat, you lose. Cheaters never win. No matter what game you playing. No matter what game you playing. That's why real men, they can't say we cheat. How don't you cheat, Mel? Because we make the rules. We ain't giving her rules that won't be followed. We ain't the type of men that tell a woman, you're everything. I'm going to be with you forever. We're going to give you this and that so we can keep her to fuck around. No, we don't do that. We keep it what it is. We set a rule for how we deal with women, and if she comes in our world, she follows the rules or we let her go. Something a lot of you guys have choice to do, but you don't love yourself enough to stand on the principle and rules, so you cheating. You cheat yourself when you don't even have rules to stand by. You have to form your own code, not nobody else's. Men have a code you are. That's when you felon. Once you get a system where you know how to articulate yourself and show who you are, then she wants to learn more about who you are instead of you trying to get in her world every chance that you get. And why would you try to get in her world that you get? Because you have not created your own world. Where I'm at, it's a beautiful morning. I'm happy. Why? Because the Most High another day to do this. Me. That's what I'm saying. It's about the fact that you doing what you doing today. The sun is bright. Game is on right now. It's game on right now. You got a chance right now, today, to do what you like to do. That's the thing about America. I could get on here and cuss out the president if I wanted to. And can't nobody tell me nothing. I could make all the rules in my life. And when you make the rules and you abide by them things, that's how you win. But like I said before, you cheat yourself because a lot of times you lazy. You lazy. If you want to cheat at anything, it's being lazy. If you want to cheat with women, what I'm saying is you think that you could get some money and now the women's going to come and now like everything is going to be cool because you got some money. That's how you get taken for your money, because you trying to cheat. Man, money don't make the man, man make the money. If you don't understand that, your whole life gonna be drastic and funny. Funny because it's a funny thing and a sad thing when you want to cheat the game and not learn who you are or know who you are. You gotta know who you are so you don't have no reason to cheat in the game. Telling lies, telling females what they want to hear. Never would I tell a woman what she want to hear when my main objective when meeting her is letting her know who I am, what I'm about, why she should choose me. If we don't do that, then how in the hell could she know if she wants to play over here, if she wants to be on the team? She got to know if she wants to be on the team. When you out here recruiting, Like I keep telling y'all, it's about telling her who you are and seeing if she wants to join. Period. It's not a, oh, I see her now. Let me see if I could try to say something that makes her like me so I could fit in her world like a sucker. Because when you do that, you're going to be a sucker and you're going to be dragged. When you're trying to cheat the game, you will lose in the end. It's like giving a woman a fake product. When if you be yourself, you are guaranteed to win. Even when you lose a woman, even when the female is lost, I'm a win. Why? Because there's always someone coming out behind her. How, Mel? How you always keep women coming behind? Because the recruiting is nonstop. You guys don't even got the heart to recruit. So that's why you think cheating the game is going to get you somewhere. Cheating the game will never get you nowhere. You got a problem with these women right now. See, like I say, this game is off top of the head. Say something in the comments. Speak your mind. Let's conversate about this. Why would, what type of, you believe in some type of style or type? A lot of you guys believe in the type due to what happened yesterday. Oh, my type is this. Well, you see a girl that look like this, she's about to do that. She ain't about to do what you think. You ain't no sorcerer. You can't read no woman's mind. You got to get to know who she is. A lot of you guys have a woman right now for how long you don't even really know who she is because you are worshiping her and put her on such a pedestal that you trying to be everything she wants you to be. So you ain't never even paying attention to what she doing, or when you are paying attention to what she doing and she ain't doing what she's supposed to be doing, like following the leader, you won't cut her off because you ain't been the leader. You've been the follower the whole time, trying to cheat the game. And what did you do? You cheated yourself. Like you cheating yourself when you with a female who ain't bringing you happiness. That's why online right now there's so much pity party thrown for you losers out there. All these gurus, they never telling you how to get it. They always telling you how bad it is out here, how women is so terrible. No, they ain't. That's what makes them women. But I'm going to tell you who is terrible. Bitches, 304s, scandalous women. And they out here for you. And when you think you can cheat the game, they going to be the ones cheating you. And then you going to be crying later about how women ain't nothing. But when you learn that it's about how you present yourself and the standards that you set for yourself, you're going to learn you can't fall. You're going to stand tall. You stand tall when you don't fall, when you keep a standard. All these words, the English language, they go together for a reason. If you ain't a man, you can't be in command. No female. That's what a coach is. He's in command. He's in command at all times. What coach cheats when they know they could win? Why I gotta cheat her when I'm trying to recruit her? I'm gonna tell her what it is. Because a lot of you guys don't have yourself together, so you gotta cheat during recruiting. You can't tell them your real life. It hurts for you to tell them that you don't have nothing. You don't have an establishment. What's an establishment, Mel J? Establishment is you don't have your own house. You don't have your own means of making money. You don't have your own transportation. You don't have your own you know enough not to listen to someone who calls women females. There you go again. I think you gonna cheat in the game and say, you know, the female, she's a female until she proves otherwise. Once again, what else is she? She's a stranger to you. She's a woman to you. You know, women, there's a characteristic that makes a woman a woman. Hell yeah. If you don't understand the difference between I wonder if are you a female talking like this in this man's space? I know enough not to let you don't know nothing trying to say a woman ain't a female. You calling women from the back? Man, you got it twisted. Women ain't women. A woman is based on her characters. A female is a female. She's a female until she proves anything else. Period. She's nothing until she proves something. She's a female. So you go on and keep calling all women queens or kings or whatever they want to be called so you can put them on a pedestal. That's putting her on a pedestal from the gate when you don't understand she's just a female. You know what I'm saying? For real, till she proves anything, I'd rather consider her just a bitch. Until she do what she has to do to prove she is what? A woman. She ain't a woman. Just like my song say, she's not a real woman, she's a bitch. She's a bitch. You can go check that out 20 years ago. Game being spit through records. I've been doing this shit for over 40 years in this game. We won't talk about, I'm going to get a little bit on this. Who calls women? That's some shit y'all be saying. And a lot of you guys will correct yourself because you don't have no standard to stand on. Oh yeah, I shouldn't call women bitches, or I shouldn't call females bitches. She act like a bitch, she a bitch. Just like if a man commit crimes, he gonna be considered a criminal. Woman is a characteristic trait. Just like there ain't a lot of men out here, there ain't a lot of women out here. There's females and guys out here. Females and males. You either one or the other. And a lot of you guys losing in this game, showing that y'all guys. And not guys and females go together. Men and women dance in the sunlight together. That's why men who's winning in the game, hey, we are not ashamed to let you know that she is not a woman until she guarantees and acts like that with her character. When am I going back to where I don't know what you talking about? If you got something, a question about some game or something in here, then you said you want to question me, another man, when you should be getting some of this game I got since the 1900s. And you suckers thinking the game changed. That's where you really out of hand. The game is forever. And it's been around here. It's been solid too. What makes the game solid? Because cheaters never win. Let's get back to the topic. Cheating in the game never win. Well, Mel, how am I cheating in the game? You cheating in the game, not setting rules. When you set the rules, then you are the Dawn. You are in command. The man makes his own rules and he lives by his rules. He has standards. He don't compromise for no one. No one. You guys compromise everything y'all do. You probably compromising right now going to a job you don't like. Right now, as you ride somewhere, ain't nobody force you to go to this job you crying about. Ain't nobody force you to do any of that. But then it all boils down. When you're not doing what you like in your life, you can't be happy. Happiness is the mind state that you create. You gotta understand and know that and live by that. And when I say you cheating the game is about you. The game is life. The team is me, myself, and I. You cheating yourself when you ain't living life the way you want to live it. See how bright the sun be shining? The sun, the moon, the stars, everything there is for you. So you got to understand that all of this is for you. You like an, I'll say it again, you like an avatar around here. Everything that you get on in life is an addition to you being blessed to be here. Ain't about nobody else. So quit cheating yourself. How am I cheating yourself? You cheating yourself when you are not fulfilling what you like to do. Quit following everybody else. Fuck a celebrity, fuck a politician, fuck that bitch who you, like I say again, not a woman, not a female. You better off believing she's the worst. If something could hurt you, you have to realize or believe that you have to use caution with it. And that's what you guys don't use when dealing with women. There's women or females, because like I said, the definition earlier, when dealing with females, you must understand that looks do not make her pure. And just cause she has a vagina don't make her a woman. My mama put so much game on me. The worst thing you could do is think a woman is a woman and she is really a bitch. You could lose your life. You could lose your life dealing with some woman, with some female you think is a woman, but she's a bitch. Wow, who don't want to be called female when you deal with a woman? You need to write this down. This is some game for you. If a female you just meet wants to be called something that you don't know if she is or not, then she's trying to portray something most of the time that she is not. I'm a queen. I deserve this. I deserve that. Remember, you get what you want in life. If she deserved all this shit, she wouldn't have to tell nobody. Her last man would have gave it to her. Because that's the thing a lot of you guys don't understand. These women out here crying about they don't get a man, then probably they don't follow a man's directions anyway. That's the problem. You can't get a man if you ain't following a command from a man. Because that's why 95% of these guys are with what? Women they are being ran by. Then they always want to give you these marriage stats and shit. 90% of these cats, or I ain't gonna give a percentage, I'm gonna just say most, and I know that's to be true. Most of you guys is married to women due to them telling you it's time to get married. You scared she gonna go somewhere else. See, your girlfriend, cause she told you, I'm tired. I mean, what we doing here? What are we? Who am I to you? You know what I tell a female, who am I to you? You, whatever your name is. Not giving you no title so you could think you could do anything today and I'm going to keep you tomorrow? That's foolish. Why? Because them is rules I made. I ain't never told no woman she's my girlfriend, you my woman, blah, blah, blah. But when she with me, I'm going to treat her the way she's supposed to be treated when she's part of what? My program. I have a program. If a woman is with me, proved who she is, she will be treated some type of way without a title. I don't need no title to take care of no woman. I don't need no title to take care of a woman and treat her the way she deserves to be treated due to her character and what she showed that she will bring to the table. That is a foolish way of life to think you gonna give some woman some title, some ring, or go down to the justice of the peace, and now y'all happily ever after. What a cheat code. It doesn't work that way. Every day you evolving or you falling. So when you get into that mind frame, that's my woman, that's my wife, that's my girl. What you did, you didn't put a possessive title on a person. Now they have to live up to what you think that possessive title incurs. You either evolving or you falling, like I said before. So if tomorrow they become what they are not today, what you will do is excuse it because she's supposed to be this and that forever. When meanwhile, nobody is nothing forever. They're either evolving or falling. So you have to have the means and know when she's falling off, you got to cut her off. That's what a lot of you guys fail, because y'all gave her a title that meant forever, or until you break it off in some weak ass fashion. Nah, ain't no forever. Your life ain't forever. So that's why you get it right today. Today is your day. Quit saying, when I get some money, I'ma do this. When I get this, I'ma do that. No, right now you get it. Without getting it right now, you won't get it. Without being happy today, you won't be happy tomorrow. You basing some shit on future that you don't know's coming, but is not celebrating today. Today is the celebration. That's why it's called present. They give you all of this shit in the vocabulary, but they know most ain't listening. It's the present time because it's a gift to you. The past is the past, especially if you've been cheating in the game and not learning who you are and giving a woman the option to be with you instead of trying to get in her world. You're going to stay losing in this. That's what's going to make you a loser in this. That's what's going to keep you losing in this. Worrying about what other men do instead of you. Worrying about what you could do just to manipulate anybody, especially women. Women and children are the most precious and most things that need to be protected. I said women and children, not fucking females. Not some female who showed you she don't respect you. Not some female who don't think your plans is worth following. Not some female who don't respect you in no type of way. Not some female who want to use you up, then spit you out. And you know what's the sad thing? When they do that to you guys, they use you and spit you out, it's your fault. Because as a man, you could only give her the power. She could be wrong, but you wrong yourself when you let her have the power to use you up. Because you could only get used by somebody when you trying to use them. That's the only way. That's the only time you could be used with somebody, is when you trying to use them. There ain't no victims in this dating game like you people try to act, especially as a man. There ain't no victim. And when you do cry victim, who comes to save your punk ass? Nobody. Because you born alone, die alone, your own fingerprint, your own DNA, it's all on you. One life to live. As we're going to take a time out, we sponsored by t-shirt makers. You need to get your own custom apparel at t-shirt makers. Like I say, it's custom. Put what you want to put on your shirt instead of putting what somebody else told you, these name brands or whatever the fuck, anything of that nature. I'm doing good. I'm doing beautiful as a man. You know what I mean? PJ, I'm doing very, very good. It's a beautiful day. God bless me with a time to continue my lively journey and do what I gotta do and do what I'm doing. Oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thanks for the 5790. Thanks for the thing. You know what I'm saying? Strong men become strong when they learn who they are. And that's what this mentorship and this thinking and therapy is about, is to learn who you are. You know what I mean? This ain't about me on this channel. It's about you as a man trying to build yourself and knowing everything that you do every day will get you to where you need to go when you are focused on it. And people will follow you. Once you know who you are, people is going to come and they're going to like you. You can't be liked when you trying to be with somebody else wants you to be. You're not going to be liked. You become disposable. You're disposable when you try to cheat the game and manipulate friendship. Be the nice guy and think you're going to be this and that. The nice guys don't win because their niceness is ingenuous, wanting something back. Oh, you're a girl? I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Peace to you. Much respect and love. Much respect and love. And I appreciate your time, because you could be doing anything else and you listening to this. And I'm going to give you some game. If a man ain't treating you right as far as you being able to follow his direction in a positive way, then cut him off, period. And I'd like to thank everybody that tuned in with me today. Perfect timing. The new single is out. If you're trying to listen to positive music to get you going in the day, none of that detrimental, kill, I do this to you, such and such. Nah, some real thing. You get there and focus your mind, youngster. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You're welcome. Get your mind right, young nigga, and pursue it. And we out of here, man. We gonna be going live a lot now, so suck up this game while we on here. Peace, one love, man. It's a beautiful day. Live it, man. Today is your gift. Get it while you can. Peace. We out. Revolutionary music, thinking Miss Therapy, the label that brings the truth to the youth. Peace.